On the 7th of June 1992, 21-year-old Felicia Howard and her 4-year-old daughter DenNisha Howard moved into a second-floor apartment above Lucy's grocery store at the corner of Ridge Road in Gary's Glen Park section in Indiana. Felicia's landlady Luz Mendez took exception to her continuous infringements of the tenant's rules by leaving the building's outside security door unlocked and allowing a constant stream of visitors into her apartment. Luz gave Felicia a number of warnings against this unacceptable behaviour, as well as her lifestyle choices, but her calls for change were unheeded, and she was served an eviction notice to vacate the apartment from an attorney. On the 13th of July at 7:40 p.m, several girls who lived down the road witnessed Felicia and her daughter, who was dressed in a bicycle outfit, enter the premises with a strange man in his mid-20s that no one recognised. On the 15th of July, a prospective tenant arrived to inspect the apartment, and to her horror, she discovered Felicia and DenNisha's lifeless bodies laying on the floor. Felicia had been shot in the chest, while her daughter was shot once in the head, blowing her brains out. The authorities were contacted and arrived at the crime scene. Evidence was collected and people were interviewed. It seemed that the pair were attacked a couple of days prior to the discovery of their bodies. The horrific nature of the attack shocked the community, and the locals band together to raise money to help spread awareness of the crime in the hopes of solving it. Despite their best efforts, the leads dried up and the case went cold for decades. In February of 2019, investigators began a fresh inquiry into the matter. After interviewing witnesses, a 57-year-old suspect named Victor Lofton was identified. He was born in East Chicago, but moved to Tennessee at a young age. He was interviewed in September of 2020, but denied knowing the victims or even being in Indiana at the time of the crime. The detectives began monitoring Lofton's movements and collected a DNA sample of his, which matched the DNA at the crime scene. The investigators were tight-lipped about the details of how they collected this evidence, due to the early stage of arrest. The motive of the attack wasn't either known or disclosed. On the 5th of February 2021, Lofton was arrested around 1:30 p.m. on Friday at 620 Skyline Drive in Jackson, Tennessee. He was extradited to Indiana, where he awaits trial and faces charges of taking 2 lives. FBI agent Michael Peasley said, "This case should serve as notice to those committing violent crimes in northwest Indiana, that the tireless investigators of the FBI task force will never rest to ensure justice for those who have been victimized, even if it's 29 years later."